The Genki WAVEFORM is born from Kickstarter. My experience with this fella has been quite a roller coaster. About 2 months ago, after I did a video talking about my first 24 hours with it, the Genki WAVEFORM was suddenly completely unusable. The earbuds simply won't work with any of my devices despite factory reset, and communication with human things via several emails did not receive any replies even after waiting for 2 weeks. Even until today when I'm making this video, there's still no reply from the company yet. So I had no choice but to leave it in one corner. But about a month ago, miraculously, it came alive and was working. And that was actually after a firmware update. It's called the next gen version 0.4.6. Now I'm actually back to testing the Genki WAVEFORM. Now in terms of design and build, as my set was from Kickstarter, Human Things actually offered 4 different colors which are actually limited edition. It's namely the Uji, the Ludens, the Next Gen and the SNES. The company also threw in a free black silicone case with a carabiner clip. Now, right now, the Genki WAVEFORM is actually available on their official website for around $199 US. I will drop the link down in the description below if you wish to check it out. But sadly, only 2 colors are available, the Bridge and Kura. So, do click here to check out my unboxing video of the WAVEFORM, and I'll put the link down in the description below as well. Now in terms of comfort and fit, the case weighs around 50 grams. It's pretty large size. I would say it's pretty comparable with Creative Outlander Air. I would say that it's not very comfortable to slide the case into your jeans or your pants pocket as it's going to be bulging out. The earbuds itself weighs around 7 grams and the shape itself is pretty asymmetric. The fit initially was a pretty big issue for me as it was kind of difficult to get the right seal and fit even if I followed the fitting guide. And the earbuds, they tend to plop out from my ears every now and then. Eventually, I settled for the L size silicone seal and it has been fine since. In terms of music quality, the Genki WAVEFORM uses a combination of 10mm audio drivers and balanced armature. It supports a fair range of Bluetooth audio codecs such as aptX Adaptive, aptX Voice, aptX HD, aptX, SBC and AAC. Although do take note that for the aptX codec, it's mainly only supported on Android devices. If you're an iPhone user, it will only be AAC. So for music quality, I feel that overall the sound quality is generally decent. It is also able to deliver a decent soundstage, and on neutral EQ setting, I feel that the bass is lacking a bit, but it's an easy fix via the WAVEFORM app. For vocals and instruments, it's pretty nice, it's pretty clean thanks to the balanced aperture, and they also don't sound too bright or too harsh. So overall, I would say that if you enjoy a more balanced sound, you would tend to like the WAVEFORM. For ANC and transparency mode via the WAVEFORM app, it only allows you 2 options: toggle the ANC and toggle the transparency. So there's actually no way to actually adjust the levels of the ANC and the transparency. And I would have to say that the ANC here on the WAVEFORM is actually nowhere near other ANC earbuds which are around the same price, like Sony WF-1000XM4s or even the Apple AirPods Pro 2. I would say a closer comparison of the ANC found on the WAVEFORM would be earbuds such as the Creative Outlander Air V3 and the Ugreen HiTune X6. The ANC performance are closer to these two. And switching over to the transparency mode, in my option, the earbuds, they themselves, they kind of over-process the sound which are actually coming through the earbuds. So I feel that they are a little bit too artificial. Now, would we see any improvements with future firmware updates? No, I'm not too sure. In terms of connectivity, The waveform uses the Qualcomm QCC3056 chipset with Bluetooth 5.2 version. The waveform actually allows users 3 different ways of connectivity. The first one is actually using Bluetooth via the earbuds, which is pretty standard and typical. The second way is using the charging case as a Bluetooth transmitter. The third way, called dual stream, which actually allow the user to use a charging case and connect the earbuds to 2 different devices at the same time and to stream 2 different audios to your ears at the same time. It's pretty revolutionary. Now, even though the company actually focused heavily on this dual stream functionality, but I strongly believe that this earbuds is currently the only ANC wireless earbud which boasts 3 different connection methods. Though sometimes I will face connection issues such as the earbuds, they are not reconnected properly via Bluetooth, or the earbuds are not syncing properly. Now, in terms of battery life, the earbuds, they can last up to 8 hours with ANC and 13 hours without. So I would say it's pretty suitable for some of you here who are thinking of going for long journeys on those long distance flights, and you want to bring along these earbuds with you because of the different ways of connection. Go ahead, do it. The charging case itself is able to provide a further 26 hours without ANC and 16 hours with ANC. The case itself will take around 1.5 hours to be fully charged via USB-C. Do take note that the charging do not take place when the charging case is being used for connection method 2 and connection method 3. And besides that, the charging case also supports wireless Qi charging. In terms of controls and command, the Genki WAVEFORM uses touch input. The touch areas are on the earbud itself, as are actually very responsive even when my fingers are wet and oily. Though the only thing is that in terms of controls, the users, they cannot customize the touch input via the waveform app at this moment, and hopefully the company will actually include this feature in future updates. When it comes to the waveform application itself, the smartphone app, it unlocks a few more features for the earbuds, and it's actually available on both ISO and Android devices. Your UI and outlook of the app is actually very simple. The icons are huge and they are easy to identify. So you actually find features such as battery life of each earbuds, though you won't see the battery life of the case yet. There's buttons for you to toggle the ANC to transparency mode, the EQ, and if you go to further settings, it also allows you to actually update the firmware. Though you would see a multi-point feature in the setting, but it's currently being locked out, though the company actually mentioned that it will be made available later. So I'll keep you guys updated about that. In terms of exercise, gymming, and workout, for some of you guys here who are actually a little bit more active, do take note that the waveform do not state any proper IPX waterproof rating. Also, due to the bulkiness of the earbuds, I actually don't recommend to wear them for any sort of workout, for fear that they will actually just blop out from my ears. In terms of microphone quality, the waveform actually has 3 microphones for each earbud. 2 are actually using for ANC, and for the Qualcomm CVC 8.0, the third microphone is actually meant for phone calls. The charging case itself also has a built-in microphone, which can be utilized. That means you can switch it, doing dual stream by pressing the number 1 button at the back of the case. So the following segment is a series of audio clips to demonstrate the microphone quality of the earbuds. This is how your voice will sound like on the iPhone 12 mini. This is how your voice will sound like on the iPhone 12 mini. Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. I'm currently indoors and I am doing a microphone test on the Genki WAVEFORM ANC wireless earbuds. I'm currently sitting next to the window and it's actually near a car park, so do let me know if you can hear any outside noise. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, I'm currently walking outside and I am doing a microphone test on the Genki waveform. See I'm wearing now. Yep. So do let me know what you think of the microphone.
quality. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, I'm actually currently walking through a bus interchange. You can see here the bus interchange, and I'm actually testing the microphone on the Genki WAVEFORM. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. I'm currently inside a bus and I am doing a microphone test on the WAVEFORM ANC earbuds. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing 1, 2.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a mic test on the M1 MacBook Air built-in microphone. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a mic test on the M1 MacBook Air built-in microphone.
Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. I'm currently indoors and I am doing a Zoom recording using the Genki WAVEFORM as the microphone. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, so at the end of the day, is it worth it? Should you actually consider the Genki WAVEFORM ANC wireless earbuds? From my own personal point of view, I feel that the waveform is very much a Gen 1 product. Of course, it definitely boosts cutting edge features, but it also has a lot of grounds to cover, to refine and smooth out, as it's their very first wireless earbuds. But I must say, it is a very commendable first effort by the company. But at almost $200, personally, I find it very difficult for the general masses who don't need or don't want the dual stream. Besides that, it actually lacked refined quality and features like adjustable ANC and transparency mode, wear detection, which this are actually often found in other ANC earbuds which are of the same price range, such as the Sony's, the Apple, the Samsung, the Sennheisers, the Bose. Besides that, their after-sales service is one major area they need to improve. The emails which I sent many weeks ago until now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, until now they're still waiting for a response. But of course, with the full knowledge of the risk involved, not to forget this is actually via Kickstarter, I would still back this campaign because I want the ideas behind these earbuds to be realized. Not only that, but hopefully it will also give the company a real opportunity to refine and rework some of the nicks, and hopefully they will release away from 2nd gen. So would I recommend it? Well, if you think you can benefit from the dual stream and the charging case streaming features, and you are comfortable and adventurous enough to get a brand which may not have any physical presence at all in your region, in your area, in your country, and would probably require you to ship back your set if it's not working like 2 to 3 months later, then yeah, go for it. But otherwise, you're better off looking at more established brands. And there you have it. This is my personal review of the Genki WAVEFORM ANC wireless earbud by Human Things. My name is Johnny, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!